commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing the man on the moon.
Okay, we checked all four systems and you're down on modulation, all four, and keying with a go. Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. This is Houston, say again, please. Oh, Houston, we've had a problem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early fought so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now it's my pleasure to formally introduce someone who has a true passion for education. His mission is to ensure that every student that attends Whiddon Rogers Education Center receives a high school diploma and is prepared for the global workforce. He is fearless in his leadership and his works diligently to bring new innovations and the culture of his expectations to Whiddon Rogers Education Center. Please welcome our principal, Mr. Wiley L. Howard, Jr.
Great day and welcome to the Whiddon Rogers Education Center's virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. My name is Wiley Howard Jr., the proud principal of this phenomenal institution. Graduates, you're deserving of this special dedication to recognize you for your efforts and accomplishments in the field of education. Considering our country is experiencing some unusual times during this pandemic, your resilience is speaking volumes. You fought your way through an abrupt change to your educational environment and experience. Your remaining credit requirements had to be done virtually, and you had to adapt and overcome those changes and make sure you graduated on time. And that to me shows character and determination. Graduates, each of you have people who have played a significant role in assuring your accomplishments, which you are being recognized for tonight. So graduates, because you know that they are worthy, make sure that you share with them your thoughts and feelings, because we don't do it enough. Those individuals who poured into you are fueled by your accomplishments and need to know and understand the role that they played and how you plan to pay it forward and pour into others as they poured into you. And speaking of those who are worthy, my father always said there's nothing worse than a frog that doesn't praise his own pond. I would like to acknowledge my faculty and staff members at Whiddon Rogers Education Center. These educators, also known as the Rescue Squad, need to be celebrated for their accomplishments working with a population of students who some believed wouldn't get it done, who would allow their unfair situations and circumstances get the best of them and would just settle and drop out. Well, my rescue squad members saw that differently. So they rolled up their sleeves, opened their hearts, and proved to these underserved students that they could do it. And guess what? They did it. They beat the odds and shattered all the circumstances and are now high school graduates. Teachers, thank you for all you do. And as I always tell you, I'm proud to be your principal because you're such special breeds of educators. Graduates, When each of you arrived at Whiddon Rogers, you were faced with two choices: to either evolve or to repeat. Considering the fact that you're being recognized here tonight proves that you chose to evolve. So I'm here to urge you to continue to evolve. Today concludes an important chapter in your lives, but guess what? It's time to turn the page and begin another. A new chapter is awaiting for you to write, and it's one that your unborn children will be able to read and benefit from one day. With maturity comes great responsibility, and each of you have matured quite a bit during your tenure here at Whiddon Rogers Education Center. So you deserve all the credit for making it here tonight. So relish in it just for tonight. Okay, maybe tomorrow. But get right back to work. Frederick Douglass, a great abolitionist, social reformer, and statesman, once said, "You are not judged by the height that you have risen, but by the depth that you have climbed." So continue to be zealous within your future pursuits, and remember that life is like a book. Some chapters are sad, some are happy, and some are even exciting. But if you never turn the page, you will never know what the next chapter holds. Be brave, be resilient, be great, and always remember that I love you, and it's too late because there's nothing you can do about it.
Hi, my name is Miss Smith, and I'm one of the proud assistant principals at Whiddon Rogers Education Center. And I'm honored today to have the opportunity to introduce to you Superintendent Robert Runcie. Superintendent Robert Runcie's passion is to improve the human condition by giving every child an equal chance to excel and achieve happiness. He joined the school board in 2011 and developed a strategic plan focused on three areas: high quality instruction, continuous improvement, and effective communication. He led the charge by spearheading technology innovations and by leading our efforts to become a national model for ending zero tolerance policies for non-violent offenses. Our district has earned several recognitions under Mr. Runcie's leadership: increased investments in music and art programs, launched the redesign of underperforming schools, expanded vocational and technical programs, introduced K-8 school models, and established the district's first military academy. In addition, Mr. Runcie has implemented operational efficiencies to put money back into the classrooms, reduce healthcare costs, enhance wellness programs for employees, realign facilities management, and improve transportation services. His commitment has earned him a state and national recognition. Mr. Runcie credits the district's success to the support of the leadership team, sharing his philosophy that the true price of leadership is the willingness to place the needs of others above your own. And without further delay, I introduce to you Superintendent Robert Runcie.
To the class of 2020, I know this is not how and where you ever imagined spending your graduation day. It seems like the world has made other plans for you with this pandemic. It isn't the easy moments in life that shape our character. We become our best selves when we are faced with our greatest challenges. I'm proud of the character you have shown as you have weathered hurricanes, endured more and more school safety requirements and drills, tested through shifting state-mandated assessments, and even experienced a rare total solar eclipse. You are the ones that British philosopher Thomas Carlyle wrote about when he said, "Permanence, perseverance, and patience in spite of obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak." I believe that you will be part of the greatest generation that this country has ever seen. You will be that generation that has the courage to seek truth and justice in our country and to take on our most pressing challenges, such as finding a global solution to climate change, reforming our criminal justice system, and addressing inequities in education and healthcare. But most of all, it is my hope that your time in Broward County Public Schools has shaped you to be just a good person with the wisdom to embrace kindness and compassion. So I'll leave you with one of my favorite poems that I believe best describes a good person. It is called Anyway, and it is written by Mother Teresa of Calcutta. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. Congratulations to our amazing class of 2020 graduates. I love you and pray that your life's journey will lead you to true joy and happiness.
Class of 2020, we are not low-key, we are the class to be. We are graduating as the world was a pandemic. I know we've all been waiting for this milestone called graduation. This hasn't been an easy road, but as a result of being a dedicated class, we can continue to excel into our success. We get this with 2020 vision. With all of the challenges we face, we are still standing. 2 years ago, I moved to America, and I had difficulty speaking English. I refused to let the language barrier stop me from learning. I am passionate about learning new things, so the English language was a challenge that I welcome. With new challenges, you have the freedom to show who you are and the strength within you. It's okay to fail in life, but you have to use the foundation that were laid for you to get up and be successful. Just like all of you, I would like a traditional graduation, but we are grateful to be given this opportunity to celebrate our accomplishments, all of the hard work, the many obstacles, and being first in your family to graduate. We will never forget the teachers and other staff members that believed in us and supported us through all of our challenges. We thank you for giving your best to help make this day possible. We thank our parents for their unconditional love and support. Some people have a story, but we have a legacy. I would like to leave you with this quote, written by Denzel Washington. Good things come to those who wait. Better things come to those who don't give up. And the best things come to those who believe. Class of 2020, we did not give up. We believed we will be the best. And now, you'll hear a few words from our teacher of the year, Mr. Broderick Henry.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those that didn't have the unique experience of having me as a teacher, my name is Mr. Broderick Henry, and I am the 2019-2020 Teacher of the Year for Whiddon Rogers Education Center. And for those that have, What's happening, young folks? To say that this year has ended on a rough patch would be the same as me saying water is wet. Yeah, I know. However, the class of 2020 is doing something so remarkable that it does deserve a place in history. Graduating during a pandemic. The amount of perseverance it takes to achieve that goal is outstanding. And when things went south due to circumstances beyond our control, you guys gathered yourselves and you focused on the obstacle in front of you. Now, you know this ain't it, right? I would say the real world awaits, but some of you have been living in the real world for a long time. So instead, I'll just say this: see it through. Whatever your next phase of life is, whether it's college, military, trade school, beauty school, or the workforce, see it through to the finish. Anything worth having is worth fighting for, and you will do your fair share. Not so much physically, but mentally, emotionally, and financially. At times, the world can seem like it's turning its back on you, and sometimes you may feel like the success of others is a slap in your face just because you're struggling to put a plan together. Believe me, I understand. I've been there. But it's in those times where you got to rely on your perseverance and find a way to get things done. To the students that have had my class, you know I got a story about everything. But this is my story about class of 2020. It's about a group of kids that may have been on their last chance with the school board, but they banded together and did something which a lot of folks deemed impossible, which is graduate and finish from a disrupted and turbulent school year. And that's something I can vibe with. I'll leave you guys with this. Even hope may seem but futile with the troubles you beset. But just remember, you are facing just what other men and women have met. If you fail, fall still fighting. Don't give up. Whatever you do, eyes front, head high, to the finish. See it through. Class of 2020, congratulations. You guys saw it through. And now, Miss Miracle Harris, take it away.
We all have dreams. Dreams that contain your vision for your future. Mine was daydreaming about graduation and making my family and friends proud. It was being finished with this chapter in my life and becoming an example of something big. We all share this dream, class of 2020. Trials and tribulations have filled our lives and made us question if the dream of graduating high school will come true. My freshman year was both the best and worst year of my life. I hung out with the wrong people and got into trouble. I was also living in a shelter with my mother and my two brothers. But the best thing also happened. I met a great friend. We decided that we needed to change our lives so that we could graduate high school. Back then, my dreams sounded like a joke. I felt trapped. There were lots of restrictions and we couldn't hang out and party. We had responsibilities and rules. We also had each other. When she moved, I had to make decisions on my own. I learned that I had to be honest with myself and focus on school to make my future better. I also had to be strong and be a positive role model for my younger brothers. So I started the next school year with a great attitude. I joined the school band and focused on school. However, my parents weren't home a lot and I ended up taking care of my brothers by myself. Eventually, drugs became a big issue and took over the household. Cops came to our troubled house regularly. The situation could have had me lose my sense of purpose, but I learned how to cope. I saw good in everyone and I thought people would be nice if it weren't for the drugs. Any of them could have been my friends, but they chose a different path. When my dad said he always wanted to be a doctor, I was more determined than ever to be strong and brave. I didn't want to live a life full of regrets. So I was determined to rise above my parents' and brothers' issues and finish high school. I was determined to do something with my life. Now here I am graduating high school and ready to move into the next phase of my life. I want to thank the staff of Whiddon Rogers for believing in me. They believe I'm a good person who will succeed in life. They believe all of us can succeed. So congratulations, class of 2020. We made it. Our next message is from another proud Whiddon Rogers class of 2020 graduate, Jamal Anderson.
Hey guys, I want to take the time to say congratulations to the class of 2020 for making it this far. We are the first class of this decade to graduate and be released into the real world to show what we are capable of doing. Anything is possible as long as we put our minds to it. We all shall known to show the power we have to make a difference in this world. Knowledge is power, and without it, we wouldn't be able to do what other people say is impossible. I appreciate my time at Whiddon Rogers, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to graduate from such a great school. I really learned a lot from this place. We all had administrators, teachers, and other staff that worked with us every day to help us get to this moment. There were multiple times when they could have just given up on us, but they didn't. They keep trying and trying and trying and trying to motivate us. They took care of us like we are their own children. To be honest, I've learned a lot from Whiddon Rogers than I ever did in my other school. Whiddon Rogers meant the world to me. Like when I say the world, the world. But other people don't think so, you feel me? Students at other school laughed at us, made jokes of us, called us dumb, called us dropouts. They took us for jokes. They took us for granted, and they always thought we would never get our diplomas. So today, I pray, hope for the best of luck of all of you. I wish for you to make it to your goal. I hope you become a millionaire. I hope y'all become doctors. I hope y'all become everything y'all dreamed about. Congratulations to us, class of 2020.
Hello, graduates and families. I am Deborah Clark, Assistant Principal at Whiddon Rogers, and I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our school board representative, Heather Brinkworth. Ms. Brinkworth earned her high school diploma here in Broward County at Stranahan High School. She then earned a Bachelor of Arts at Florida Atlantic University and became a school board member in March of 2014. Ms. Brinkworth has served as a reading teacher for Broward County Public Schools, a literacy and mentoring program manager for the Barbara Bush Foundation for Family Literacy, and is the parent of 2 students in Broward County Public Schools. Her experiences fuel her passion for education and commitment to serving our community. As a champion for District 3 schools and for delivering the highest quality education to students across Broward County, Ms. Brinkworth is honored to serve as our District 3 school board member.
Thank you for that warm introduction, and thank you to the students, parents, family members, school faculty, and special guests who have joined us for this occasion. It is both my honor and my privilege to be here today as we celebrate the achievements of the Whiddon Rogers Education Center Class of 2020. The culmination of each academic year brings about this incredible opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduating class. Each year, I look forward to addressing the senior class, and although this year's celebration of the time-honored tradition of graduation may not take its usual form, we are here to celebrate each of you and your accomplishments. Class of 2020, you have seen and faced challenges, you have risen to the occasion, and you have shown the world what you are made of. What I have witnessed in those of you I know personally, those of you I have had the great fortune to meet as your school board member, and those of you whose stories have been shared with me, what I know about the class of 2020 is you are up for the challenges that life may bring. Graduation is a time of celebration in which we pause to reflect upon the road that led you to this day and to contemplate the journey on which you are about to embark. This afternoon, I ask you to reflect for a moment on all your hard work and perseverance, your successes along the way, the obstacles you have overcome, and those individuals who have supported you on this path. All of these things and a long list of others are part of your journey to graduation. Although graduation is a culminating event, it does not signify that your journey is complete. It is merely a recognition of how far you have come. No matter what your post-graduation plan is at this moment, or how that plan may change in the coming years, remember, there is no limit to the possibilities life has to offer. Today, we celebrate your academic accomplishments to date, and we embrace the wonder of all your future holds. My message to you on your graduation day is to use your experiences, your talents, your resiliency, your perseverance to show the world that the class of 2020 is up for a challenge. Go out in the world and make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2020. I am pleased to introduce my esteemed colleague, our board chair and countywide school board member, Ms. Donna Korn. Ms. Korn is a proud Broward Public School graduate, having attended Western High and later returning to teach at her alma mater as an English teacher after graduating from Emory University. She has dedicated her life to service through leadership and volunteer roles across Broward County, culminating in her joining the school board in 2011. Her greatest joy is being the proud mother of 3 who have attended Broward Public Schools. Please welcome our chair, Ms. Donna Korn.
Thank you for those kind words and introduction. I am so excited to be here for this momentous occasion. I just want to take a moment to recognize those graduates who will be moving on to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces. Your personal decision to enter into the service ensures our freedoms and liberties, and we are all forever indebted to you. So, a special thank you to you, all those currently serving, and our veterans who are participating in today's commencement ceremony for your dedication and service. Congratulations to all of our 2020 graduating class.
Ms. Brinkworth, addressing you in the official capacity as a member of the School Board of Broward County, Florida. I certify as principal of Whiddon Rogers Education Center that those graduates whose name will be announced have successfully completed the course of study as prescribed by the Florida State Board of Education and the School Board of Broward County, Florida. Ms. Brinkworth, I present to you the graduating class of 2020.
In my official capacity as a school board member, I certify that these students have met the requirements of the state of Florida and Broward County for graduation from high school. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Stephanie Agenor, Christian Aiello, Ashley Alcazar, Noel Alexander, Daniel Ambrose, Edleen Ambrose, Jamal Anderson, Angel Angus, Cecile Bartholomew, Tavon Batts, Vashawn Bellius, Lisana Bennett, Romarlo Bloomfield, Zanaya Boatwright, Patrick Bowen, Shania Bradley, Jaden Kennedy, Wilgens Sarant, Dylan Cheeseman, Jade Sheaver, Jaden Clarence, Matthew Koch, Gesley Colas, Brianna Cooper, David Correas Melara, Bobby Crosby, DeQuisha Cunningham, John Peter Cyril, Jaquan Dale, DeAndre Damiska, Lance DeJean, Gerdia Dennis, Jason DeBrius, Emil Doctrine, Jaquan Dollar, Ronaldi Dorat, Wa James Dorval, Christopher Dorlis, Tara Dormius, Giovanni Duget, Kenley Ducton, Wayne Duncan, Jean Carly Duverlis, Ruben Edwards, Brashay Ellis, Emmanuel Eugene, Deshaun Feature, Josias Fernandez, Sherika Fertil, Daniela Fills, Kamaya Fish, Ishmael Fonseca Mendez, Shamira Ford, Terica Francis, Christy Francois, McKinley Francois, Trayvon Fife, Kenitra Garland, Rochelle Gale, Mario Georges, Terrence Jeter, Alex Geraldo, Barbara Gracia, Lovmika Gracia, Samantha Gracia, Moses Grant, Xavier Gulat, Zariah Gulat, Antoine Hall, Jasmine Hall, Miracle Harris, Shantina Holland, Wisendi Innocent, Arabia Isham, Jermisha Jackson, Trey D. James, Kemleen Janvier, Stephen Jean Giles, Rachel Jean, Robinson Jean, Denicia Jean Giles, Whiddon Jean Louis, Ingrid Jean Tenord, Whiddon Jeanty, Jamar Johnson, Jovanay Johnson, Justin Johnson, Jamari Jones, Zakenya Jones, Eldiana Joseph, Evelor Joseph, Raymond Kelly, Darlene Knowles, Bern Steve Lalimand, Berneed Lalimand, Dorothy Lalimand, Akeem Lamy, Nehemiah Larimore, Keandre Lawrence, Brianna Lee, Luna Lauriston, Jalen Lewis, Giovanni Lewis, Alan Lubin, Edens Lucius, Marcus Macon, Davion Main, Dwayne Martin, Julissa Mayoro, Trayvon McLeod, Kimani McCormick, Jelani McMillan, Matthew Mayer, Denisha Miguel, Robensky Milholm, Kyra Miller, Xavier Mitchell, Brendan Monsian, Ramiro Montez Jr., Jarvion Montgomery, Natalie Moore, Nayeli Morera Abelo, Diamond Mushenry, Israel Murray, Amante Nixon, Alicia Odige, Lovinska Orellis, Jared Ortega, Julius Padilla, Jefferson Pascal, Jairo Paz Ramirez, Marcella Perkins, Bordley Perron, Wilson Filoria, Norley Pierre, Jermaine Pope, Rashad Raming, Carla Ramirez, Maurice Reed, Janie Richards, Timothy Richardson, Michael Robes Jr., Alexis Rodriguez, Andrew Ruiz, Tyrell Shaw, Shadow Singleton, Sojina Simeon, Jarquez Simmons, Quashanta Simmons, Darnella Smallwood, Akeem Smith, Franley Soto Nunez, Anais Spivey, Melanie St. Fleur, Elon St. Ville, Leon Taylor Jr., Anderson Tellis, Vanessa Theodore, Judney Thurville, Charles Thompson, Sklivenly Victom, Malik Walters, Drawan Williams, Vonshell Wright, Rosaline Zephyr.
It is now time for you to move your tassels as an indication of your achievement and official graduation status. Class of 2020. You may now turn your tassel from right to left. You are now officially 2020 graduates and members of the Whiddon Rogers Education Center alumni. Congratulations.
Good morning, Eagles. My name is Lisana Bennett, and welcome to Red News.
It's an addiction. It's an addiction. So once you start, it's not easy to stop. Bullying is just a form, whether it's physical, it's verbal, doing something to make somebody feel bad, bring down their self-esteem. I want your full, undivided attention. When you go to the sessions, they're going to be powerful. They're going to, the women that's presenting to you today, they got some great things in store. Not what somebody else thinks, what you see. We'll come back. Don't worry. I'll give you enough.
My most memorable moment, my first day of basic training. Man, what a day. Those drill sergeants was all over us that day, and I stared a hole in the barracks wall because I was afraid to look left or right.
May this tree grow and blossom in memory of Alyssa Alhada, Scott Beagle, Martin Anguiano.
Really Coach of the Year, man. That's a award that I humbly accept. That means, honestly, I didn't expect to win the award, but that just goes to show, man, when you do things the right way, go about doing things the right way, people notice.
A lot, like I said yesterday, that you're going through right now, it's most likely not your fault. But it is your responsibility to turn that into an advantage, right?
Brendo? Brendo? Anybody in the class named Brendo? It is Brendo!
Oh.